Alright, welcome back to another episode of RC Weekly, everybody. We have lots to cover this week, so let's go ahead and get started with Arrma. First up, the Arrma Mojave 6S. There's two different versions. There's the Arrma Mojave 6S and the 6S EXB. So a couple different models here that we'll talk about. Price on these guys coming in at $719.99 for the base model, and then the EXB version is $849.99. Gotta say, these are just amazing looking trucks. And am I the only one here that thought, like, right off the bat, watching all these videos, that they basically took a Mojave Grom and scaled it up to 1/7 scale? Gave all the same treatment with the interior and the mud guards and the inner fender wells, all the dust protection, stuff like that. It just looks like a really scaled up Mojave Grom, which is not a bad thing. I'm saying it's actually pretty good. I like it. But yeah, guys, this thing is crazy nice. And the color schemes they picked with the EXB and the red, black, and gray. The tan color is really nice. The midnight blue and then the limited edition yellow that you can find at Horizon. All really nice liveries. Just another hats off for Horizon, man. They are just absolutely crushing it this past couple months with all the 5Ts. Now the Mojave, the Italian, bringing that back. There's not much I can say, guys, other than just really nice. We'll go over real quick the specs on this guy. Is these Arrma Mojaves are supposed to do up to 60 miles an hour on 6S. They have a 2050 kV brushless motor. Pretty nice stuff there. 4 and 6S capable. It has an updated aluminum chassis, which is 7075 aluminum. Very strong stuff there, which is nice to see. And just tons of other stuff. I'll go ahead and put up the specs that or the features here up on the screen so you can see them. There's tons of reviews out there, guys, if you want to get really in depth on these, but just for the sake of this segment, it's a very nice truck. And of course, the EXB version is going to get decked out with more aluminum parts. And kind of like the big ones there, you can see the aluminum shock towers, which is cool. My biggest thing on this is the dust protection, like that, especially on short course trucks. Like, they're just totally prone to collecting all that dirt and dust inside of the chassis. And so now seeing those inner fender wells, really nice. And then also the big one here too, clipless body. So now, just like the Mojave Grom, they got the two clips, or the two buttons on the side to pull this body off. We'll have to see durability wise how that holds up with bashing and getting dirt and grime inside of them, but the system itself looks pretty nice, and we'll just have to see how it stands up to abuse. But good stuff there. I'll go ahead and link these down in the description if you're interested in taking a look, although I'm sure you guys have already seen it. But let's go ahead and get to the next update. All right, and next up from Axial, we're getting a new SCX10 3, but this one's going to be the Jeep JT Gladiator. So they're bringing that back, but with new colorways and a bunch of new parts on it. The big thing here, two new colors, getting like a sandish beige color, and then like a greenish yellowish kind of mustard type color. Both look really good, but all the details on this guy. So the moto built looks, all the scale stuff. It has the shrunken down bed. Won't get into all the details. I'll put the features up on the screen so you guys can see them. But really nice looking rig, coming in at $499.99. Once again, Horizon, you got the Mojave, you got this Jeep JT Gladiator, just killing it on the looks department. But like I said, $499.99. Looks like release date on this guy is September 2nd at AMAN, so pretty good to see. I'll go ahead and link those down below if you're interested, and we'll go ahead and get to the next one. All right, let's stick with the crawlers here for a second. So Redcat has just announced the Redcat Ascent 32 version 2. I thought that was really interesting to see. I basically learned all the details about this from the live stream, but I'll put some pictures up from the website. They did have a release video about this guy. Price on it's coming $89.99, which I want to say is maybe $10 higher than the original version. I might have that wrong, but still under $100 for this guy for 1/32 scale crawler. But in the live stream, they really went into details about all the upgrades they made to this thing. And it sounds like, and this is probably one of my favorite things, they took all the user feedback from the version 1 and really dug back into this thing. And it was so many changes that they felt that it was worth calling it a version 2. And I agree with them. From a reliability or a durability standpoint, they added some metal gearing, changed the outdrive shafts. They changed the motor system. It no longer comes with a 1S battery, it comes with a 2S battery system. And then with the 2S battery and the gearing of the motor setup, just really nice. Shouldn't be like too punchy, like which was the original complaint with the version 1. That along with some new body colorways, and there's like a whole host of other things too that they did to this. I'd recommend watching like their release video or the live stream where they really get into detail. But long story short, they get back into this model and really tried to fix up the things about it that bothered people with the version 1. And I agree, like I had read a lot of bad things about them, and so it's nice to see them take that feedback and apply it to version 2. Oh, also the other thing too, on the shocks, they're now oil filled, which is pretty cool to see, especially at that small a scale. But like I said, $89.99, not bad here from Redcat. I like it. I'll go ahead and link that to you down in the description. Want to check it out. And oh, also too, any of the upgrades on this model, this new version 2, or any of the upgrades they had for version 1 apparently will also work for the version 2. So that's also good news. Basically coming out with like instant parts support and upgrade support, which is nice. All right, welcome back to another episode of RC10 Weekly. So I know there's a little bit of fatigue with RC10s, and I get it. There's like a new RC10 every other week, but this one I gotta say is very, very nice looking. I'm a sucker for blue stuff, and basically this is an RC10 decked out with factory team parts, but with that nice blue chassis. Looks very nice. Gotta say, price on this guy coming at $439.99, a little bit steep, but we gotta remember this is a factory team kit. Available for pre-order from Team Associated and Arrma Hobbies. Okay, let's go rapid fire on these next few. So from Capelli, we have 1/6 scale K6 go-kart kit. Looks like a pretty interesting kit. I've never seen an RC go-kart. I actually take the back, I have seen one before, but this one is new and it's pretty good size at 1/6, gonna be roughly around like that big. Fits 540 size motor. Price on this guy roughly around $400 US. Pretty interesting one there. And then we had a teaser photo from FMS. Guess the model. So we're getting a new SCX10 2, so new gen, but I have no idea what the model is. I don't know. It looks like maybe Ford something. You can tell me down in the comments what you think the model potentially is. Maybe somebody already knows the answer out there, but me, honestly, I don't know what it is. And then the last one here, we're gonna go to HPI. I'm excited about this next one. So a new drift car from HPI, the Stage D10, Ford Mustang, gonna have the RTR livery on it. There's already like video clips of this thing out that you can see. I'll go ahead and link those down below in the description. Really nice looking kit, man. HPI, I gotta say, HPI sometimes, like, I don't buy a ton of their stuff. I got like a couple of their nanos, but man, sometimes they come out with some really cool stuff. And this one looks very interesting to me. If only I was good at drift. But that's going to be it for the rapid fire section. Let's go ahead and get to the parts. All right, and I just want to give a quick shout out to my channel members. Really appreciate all 11 of you that are now members of the channel. Thank you so much. Also want to give a shout out to my subscribers and everybody tapping in each week to RC Weekly. Really appreciate you as well. And so let's go ahead and get to the next update. All right, let's hop over to Traxxas real quick. So their 40th anniversary models are now going to start shipping, or at least they're available for pre-order. I would check some of these models. So some of these, they have like different release dates. I know the Stampede 2-wheel drive, the last I checked, was like mid-September for release date on the 40th anniversary livery. And then the Slash 4x4 was like mid-October. So they're varying, but it looks like they're going to be available here pretty soon. And then speaking of available, the Stampede 2-wheel drive now has an expected ship date on Arrma Hobbies of August 26th, like right around the corner, 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks even. I already got one. So I got one of those, I already got one of those coming, and ship date for me, I think it was like the 29th or something like that. Super duper excited. This is the color I got. Went with the teal and pink. I cannot wait to get my hands on this thing. Anyways, figure you guys should know about it, that they're finally got a release date and they're going to be shipping here pretty soon. All right, let's talk parts. So I've been meaning to cover Endura now for like the last couple weeks, and I keep forgetting. So now I'm here. There are tons of parts. I swear, every time I look at this site, the new section, the new arrival section for Endura, there's like always something new. Tons of crawler parts. There's so much here. It's really a lot for me to cover. But I would definitely urge you guys to check. As more stuff pops up, I'll cover them individually. But it does look like we have some new electronics coming for the SCX30. And then I wanted to come down here because they released these new 110 scale axles for the Capra and the H10 Optic, which is pretty nice. They even have stuff here for the Redcat Ascent 18s and even your SCX30, which I thought was nice. They got transmission cases, wheels and tires, although I don't know how, or I haven't heard much experience with those, but albeit I'm not that big into the crawler side. And then as I was scrolling down, I did notice some other cool stuff. They got light whips and I want to say there was like an interior set. Maybe I'm just missing it, but I'm interested in this site. I'm going to come back and check it frequently. So I apologize. I meant to actually cover this a couple weeks ago, but good stuff here from Enjoy It. Let's go ahead and hop over to Proline. They do have some new stuff this week. And so, kind of a big, not a big release per se, but from Proline, they do have some new Pro Comp shocks, front and rear. These are 97 millimeters internal style shocks. Good looking. Looks like they have different types of colors, meant for your 110 scale crawlers. I'm interested in these. I'll have to do some more research, see how they perform. But I always love it when Proline releases like suspension components, like shocks. I'm big on buying like Power Strokes and stuff. They also got some new wheels and tires. They got some 1/5 scales for your X-Max, limited edition Badlands with the yellow wheels. Same here for the 1/16 scale Mini Creighton Badlands. And then they have some white versions here also for the Mini Creighton Badlands limited, no, not limited edition, but just new release. And then they got some sand paddle tires for your Mojave Grom, both black and yellow for the Mini Creighton. And keep on going because these are all new. Sand paddle tires for the Mini Creighton in the white color wheel. And then they got the street tires, the Menace front and rear street tires for the Mini Creighton, and a yellow wheel and white. Pretty good stuff there, Proline. They kind of they went dry, silent for like a couple weeks, and then they just dropped all these wheels and tires and some shocks, which is cool. So that's pretty much going to do it for the parts, guys. Let's go ahead and get to the sales. All right, guys, let's not save some cash, or at least not as much cash this week. I'll just shoot it to you straight. There's really not much going on the sales front. To be honest, there really hasn't been much since like July 4th. Ever since then, Horizon, Tower, A-Main, it's all been pretty much silent. At Horizon, they do have a more power, more play, so a bunch of batteries and chargers on sale. If you guys are interested in that, some of the stuff is discounted. And looking at some of the price history, these are decent prices for these, considering their normal prices upwards of $50 or more for a battery pack, so not too bad. Now hop over to Team Associated. I'm definitely not going to go over all these. I've done that a couple times already. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and add a card where you can see the full breakdown video of the Dog Days of Summer sale here at Team Associated, where I do a full breakdown, pull up the RC price tracker dashboard, show you all the charts, historical prices on all these models. Definitely urge you to check it out. Like I said, I'll put it up in the corner if you want to check that out and get all the details on this specific sale. Long story short, some of these BOGOs are pretty good. Like this first BOGO here is not bad. The second one is not bad. And probably my favorite BOGO is this one with the Night Runner and the Huna truck. So go ahead and check those out. And honestly, guys, that's it for sales. Let's go ahead and get to scratching. And welcome to what used to be my favorite section, Scratch and Dent. I got to say, Scratch and Dent is making an impression on me. It's getting better the last like month or so. So let's go ahead and dive in. So we're only going to talk about A-Main today, guys. Tower Hobbies doesn't have anything noteworthy really to talk about this week. So we got the Yokomo Dogfighter reproduction. This has been on the list now for quite a while. It's down to over 20%, down to $371.99. If anyone's interested in that, we have the Tamiya Tank Pool Mercedes, $185.99 on that, about 10.5% off roughly. We have a Team Associated Pro 2 SC10W SW. That's the short wheelbase version SC10. I'm really interested in this one. It's with the white body. I actually posted on this one yesterday. $295.99, about $34 off, a little over 10%. Not a bad deal, and I think that one is not coupon code restricted, so you might want to check. You might even be able to save like an additional $15 off of that kit. Then there's a Traxxas Stampede 4x4 VX3. This is the new version, VX3. Actually dropped a few more dollars today, down to $367.99. I'll go ahead and link that one down in this description. 8% off on that one, and that's like a new model. Like it just came out a month ago, so not bad. And then I've got a Redcat Vertex 6 crawler, down to $739.99. It says 7.5%, but the new like regular price on this guy is $750, so it's really like a $10 savings. But not too bad from A-Main. Those are really the only ones noteworthy to talk about. Interesting episode this week, guys. Lots of stuff, lots of releases, just kind of all flooded on like Wednesday and Thursday, which is cool. Makes it easy for me, I'll tell you that. But now I'm like a little bit afraid of next week. Next week is gonna be like bone dry. We're gonna have to really scrape for some information. Anyways, I hope you guys got something out of this episode. Let me know what you're thinking down in the comments, and I'll see you on the next.